Hello everybody, it is JD here and welcome to today's 2K video where we have got the blog, Courtside Report, number 15, Season 8 blog time. Now, the blogs lately have got a little bit underwhelming, to say the very least, a little underwhelming. Today follows that trend, I ain't going to sugarcoat it, today follows that trend. We have got a grand total of 3 paragraphs, I know, pump the brakes. We've got 3 paragraphs to look at here, and there's not much information in those paragraphs. But we're going to break down everything and see what we think about what we do know about Season 8 and then talk about some of the things that we do not yet know. Because there is so much. And again, like, things that 2K aren't putting in here, or like the fact that there's nothing in here, doesn't mean there's nothing going to be happening in Season 8. Obviously, this season, we had the month-long all-time spotlights. That wasn't even in the blog last season. They didn't even mention the thing that went on for an entire month. They didn't even mention that. So just because there's nothing in the blog does not mean there's going to be nothing in the season. That's not how it works. But it is really sad to see the lack of hype because people don't get told anything, which is completely understandable. It's sad to see that. I much preferred it when we knew, oh man, I can't wait to go grind clutch time because it's going to be this guy. Oh, I can't wait to go to the exchange because it's going to be this guy. Oh, did you hear about a token market update they're doing? That's the kind of thing that's exciting. You hear it on a Wednesday, you get hype on the Thursday, and then Friday comes around and you're really excited for it. Obviously, there is some excitement in the mystery, but as we found out over the last couple of days and weeks, 2K and mysteries don't really go hand in hand. So, at the end of this video, let me know down below what you think about Season 8 so far. Again, what we know about it. Let me know 1 through 10, how you're rating it so far. But let's go ahead and jump into it for today. If you guys are looking to get any of your grinds done, whether that's offline or online, make sure you check out Rose NBA on Twitter for any 2K grinds that you've got. The endgame reward for the spotlights got announced, and it is an endgame KD, Bill Russell or Paolo. So if you want to get your hands on that, but you don't have the time, here's your guide to go to. We'll also have an endgame at level 40. Again, it's one place to go, Rose NBA on Twitter. Check out the link in the description. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for the daily videos, and check out twitch.tv/JD_crossover for the daily streams. Now, KD is the headliner here, and they start off by saying a new era dawns in Phoenix with the arrival of KD. The dude signed 4 months ago, so I don't know how late 2K are to the party here, but the dude signed 4 months ago. It sounds like in February. But anyway, that's 2K. We've got... Now, if you're in my career, I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean? If you play my career, I'm just genuinely sorry for you. But here, this is what we're here for. We're here for the Myteam side of things. So, Season 8, waffle. A whole lot of waffle, which obviously no one cares about. But on your journey to level 40, you'll have the opportunity to earn even more Galaxy Open and Dark Map players, which doesn't really matter, including an Invincible and multiple endgame player cards. Now, the Invincible, we don't yet know who that's going to be. But my guess, it'll be the one at level 36, so it'll be the final player before level 40. And that's cool. I like Invincibles. Don't know about you guys, but I prefer Invincibles to endgame cards as long as the Invincible actually has a good release. We're talking like Tracy McGrady, great release. But Invincibles that don't have good releases, well, they're not too pretty now, are they? So as long as they've got a good release on the Invincible, happy days. And I do prefer the Invincible card arts and, the fact that the Invincibles aren't just copy and paste of each other, which is what endgames are. That's why I prefer the Invincible cards. And when it says multiple endgame cards, there's not going to be like, oh, how many are we going to get? It's going to be 2. So the first one is Steph Curry. That's right, endgame Steph Curry, and this whole paragraph here basically just says level 1 is endgame Steph Curry, but it's a long paragraph for that. But yeah, level 1 endgame Steph Curry. So all you've got to do over the next 6 weeks, if you want to get your hand on an endgame Steph, for the next 6 weeks, you got to log in on 1 day. That's it. If you log in for 1 day out of 6 weeks, you will get endgame Steph Curry. Brilliant. The card art itself, beautiful. The jersey works really, really well with that end game design. So yeah, Steph Curry at level 1, fantastic. And, fun fact, he actually has never had an end game card before, which I couldn't quite believe, but he didn't get an end game card last year. I don't know how, to be fair. He got his Invincible re-released for the Finals MVP. But he never actually got an endgame card, which is crazy when you think Steph Curry didn't get an endgame card, but like J.R. Smith did. But that is how 2K rolls. So this is the first time we're going to see Steph with an endgame card. So what they're going to do to him, I don't know. No, obviously they're not going to change his height or anything. He will be 6'3" and 6'3". This is his Invincible card. Are they going to change his release? I don't know. Are they going to change dribbles? I don't know. But the Invincible one, you know, people paid a little bit for that, not a lot of it. A few people used them, obviously, with this year's meta. It's a lot easier. You know, maybe it's not more fun, but it's a lot easier to chuck in Nikola Jokic at point guard or Ben Simmons at point guard and then just get your head down and go to the rim. It's a lot easier to do that. But I reckon you're going to be able to have a lot of fun with this card. And this is what I would say is for casual players. As in, like, people are going to see you can get an endgame 99 rated. They're not going to know what an endgame card is. But they'll either get a 99 rated Steph Curry that looks like that. That's going to get them firing up the game. The daily cards that we've had for the last month, all the undersized point guards and really old-fashioned names, is that really what casual players want? I don't think so. Do they want a 99 Steph Curry? Yes, they do. The fact that everyone can get this over the next 6 weeks, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. The 2K start off this blog really, really strong. And again, this is the paragraph about Steph. We then see the next card. So this is level 14B. Now, when it says multiple endgames along the way to level 4, or like in the level system, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they mean Embiid and Steph. So from level 40 grind, Steph at level 1, and Invincible at probably level 36, and then Embiid at level 40. I don't think there'll be other ones in there. Let's just read what it says again. On a journey to level 40. Yeah, so there's going to be Opals and Dark Matters in there, and an Invincible, and the multiple endgame cards, yeah. So I think it is just going to be the two. But we do have an endgame Embiid again, his first ever endgame card. He is 7 foot. He's got that 7'5" wingspan. Completely depends what they do with him six-wise. Depends what jump shot they give this card again. He's never had one before. He has had Invincibles in previous years. Last year he had an Invincible for some Spotlights, which was basically just a domination. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. You know, obviously we've got, you know, on my main account, I've got Manute Bol. I've got Yao. You know, do I need him to be? Not really, but he could be fun. He could be useful. As for his card here, yeah, so he's 280 pounds. He's a thick boy. 7 foot, 7'5" wingspan. He will get a different release to just the Embiid jump shot. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do with him. But yeah, 280 pounds. I mean, that does separate him from the Manute Bols of the world. Manute's only 200 pounds. So he's a thick boy going to the rim. He's got a lot of weight behind him, and he's going to have a huge player build as well. But yeah, sounds so dumb to say that he is only 7 foot. But if I'm giving this Steph 5 out of 5, which I think I am, I'll probably give Embiid 4 out of 5 for physicals. But obviously, the signatures might make it a little bit better. But yeah, Embiid at level 40. So 2 end games for completing the levels and Invincible. That's pretty good. Can't be mad at it. Not a problem at all. And then it says, how do you complete agendas? Yep, you get yourself Embiid. We then see the Bill Russell, which obviously we already knew about. And yeah, this is the end of the blog. I know. It says, since June the 1st, we've been able to earn Dark Matter cards. They say from Drew Holiday to Fred VanVleet. I mean, like, you could have probably picked a couple of better names than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe from James Worthy to Bob Netelicki. No, Fred VanVleet. Okie dokie. And then they just mention the endgame option pack, which is Bill Russell, Paolo, or the Season 8 featured athlete KD. So maybe, but this ends before Season 8, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they went with that. And then this line here is really quite funny. And it kind of shows that they have no idea what the meta is this year, or they're just turning a blind eye to it. Imagine running a pick and roll with Steph and Bill as your 1-2 punch. Good luck to anyone who stands in your way. Well, if somebody runs Steph and Bill pick and roll against me, the people standing in their way will be point guard Nikola Jokic and Manute Bol. So I don't think they need luck, 2K. I ain't gonna lie, Chief. I don't think they need luck. I think their height is more than enough. 6'11" and 7'7" versus 6'3" and 6'10". In 2K23 terms, we know who's winning at that matchup. So yeah, just a little funny thing from 2K there. And that was actually it. It then moves on to the W, which, by the way, get their weekly rewards and season rewards listed out for them. So I'm more than happy to tell people what's coming in the W, but 2K, they stay radio silent, which is interesting. So all we know from here is that Steph is level 1, Embiid is level 40, and there will be an Invincible along the way to level 40 as well. However, there is one more bit of information, and that is if we have a look at this video and then right at the end, if we hit a pause on this, we do get a little screen here somewhere. Video. We do get a screen at the end here somewhere. 2K. There we go. There it is. There it is. And this shows us, again, level 1 Steph. It's fine. Level 40 Embiid. This is Invincible Mode Rewards. Now, people have read this two different ways. People have said, oh my god, there's an Invincible Mode coming. That's it. No. No. Let's be realistic. It just means that the game modes will have Invincibles as rewards. Which, again, I'm not mad at, as long as they have usable releases, which previous years has been a lot of Invincibles that do not have usable releases, especially this year when the difference between a normal jump shot timing and quick and very quick, there's not really that much of a difference. So it does just have to be a meta base. Like some releases on quick are quicker than releases on very quick, which doesn't make any sense, but that's just how this game be this year. And then this bit says end game powered up end game cards, so a bit of a throwaway add into the graphic right there. But yeah, Steph, Embiid, an Invincible game mode rewards, and that's all we really know. One thing that I am shocked they didn't mention was the collector level. It's July in like 3 days' time. It's July. Like this game, so this is our last full season. This is your first rodeo with 2K. Season 8 is going to take us through till like August I think it'll be August the 11th, which is a Friday. So August the 11th, this season will end, and that'll be it. Season 9 will just be cards that are already released being put into game mode rewards. So like for now, for example, it would be like endgame KD level 40, endgame Paolo and Unlimited, and just recycling cards that are already in the game. And that's when live content stops. There won't be any more Friday drops, no more Tuesday drops. It'll be Invincible and endgame packs pretty much on the first day of Season 9, and then that's it. So the fact that we've already got 40 days left, pretty much of this game being alive or having live service, and they haven't mentioned something which has gone on for the entire year, that's wild. So I don't know, are they going to keep it until Season 9? Surely not. Surely there's no way. Surely on Friday we're going to see the combination of the collector level. Of course, for us, we've still got to wait, haven't we? The Collector Glory account is it's on holiday at the moment, isn't it? It's on holiday until July 22nd. So if they do take until Season 9, I'm actually not mad at it, because we'd be able to get ourselves back in the race to be one of the first. But I do fully expect that to be completable and the reward to be announced on Friday. That's what I'm expecting from that. I'm also expecting some type of 2-week event to maybe return. So I don't know if you guys remember, when the 2-week event stopped, they specifically said in the blog they'll be returning. Now, we all thought that meant they'd be returning that season. Of course, they didn't. But yeah, they did say this year in a blog the 2-week events would be returning. And again, if they don't return this season, then they're not going to return this year, because Season 9 won't have any regular content. So yeah, I expect something that maybe we've already had. Token market, I would hope there'll be some exciting stuff in the token market. If not, that will be really disappointing, because again, there probably won't be an update in Season 9. So this might be the last. It's kind of like, treat this as sort of like the last things that 2K are going to do this season. But I hope the token market has good things in it. For the Wemby to Glory series, I hope we're able to buy Hoff badges individually. So I hope we can specifically choose which Hoff badge to buy for like 100 tokens or something like that. That'd be really nice. And yeah, with that, we just got to wait and see what the reward cards are going to be. If they do anything in the Ascension, or not the Ascension, in the Exchange, which, I doubt it. But yeah, other than that, it's very good with the Steph. The Embiid is cool. And that's about it. And then Invincible's in game mode. So that is about it. I'm not a fan. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the blogs having such minimal content. I think 2K are doing it to, under-promise and over-deliver. But it's easy to over-deliver when you literally say nothing. But like I said, I don't like that. I liked people being able to get excited before about what was coming. I liked being able to talk about things and dissect what's coming and be like, oh, yeah, seeing what the collector level reward is. Now we're going to be able to get this card this season, which is what they did last year with Dirk. It feels like a missed opportunity to create hype around the game mode, because now we've just got 2 days of like, well, I wonder what Season 8 is going to bring. Another 2 days of waiting, another 2 days of mystery. And as we've seen over the last couple of weeks, with like the limited being Iggy and, 2K kind of screwing people over, putting KD and Paolo in the rewards for the all-time spotlight. The mystery and waiting is not with this company a good thing. But down the bottom of the blog, we do have the community survey. I will be taking that, and we will be doing that in tomorrow's video. So if you want to see what I've got to say about Season 7, because obviously this is a survey for the season that's just been, yeah, we'll be doing that in tomorrow's video. And then Friday will come around before we know it, and it will be new season time. So let me know down below what you're thinking. I mean, there's only really things to think about in terms of Steph, Embiid, and Invincible game mode rewards. And for me, that's all good. I'm not mad at it. I just wish we knew a little bit more. But Steph is fantastic. Embiid is decent. Invincibles are nice as long as they're done right. And an Invincible in the levels as well is good. And that's about it. That's about it. So let me know down below, what do you think? 1 out of 10. Let me know your early thoughts on Season 8. But that's going to do it from me today, everybody. Like I said, come back tomorrow. We'll dissect Season 7. And I know that is going to be very, very polarising because some people are very for this season, saying it's the best season ever. Other people are saying it only looks good because of previous seasons. Some people are saying it doesn't hold up to previous years. So we're going to go through that. I reckon that is going to be interesting, to say the least. So hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Please like, subscribe. See you next time, and peace.